Welcome to CS 101. We are starting our Excel section today. We are starting Chapter 1, Project 1A, creating a worksheet and charting data. We're doing the sales report with embedded column chart and sparklines. It starts on page 306 in your textbook. The first step is to open up Excel. It's a green box with an X on it. You may have to navigate through your folders to find it. You're going to create a blank workbook. Go to File, Save As. You will navigate to your flash drive. Create a new folder and call it Excel. And you're going to save it as 1A Quarterly Sales. Okay. The first section, Objective 1, teaches you how to navigate through it and learn. Essentially, it teaches you how to scroll. But we're going to start with Objective 2, entering data. We're going to start with column A, row 1, which is here. You're going to click inside it to make it the active cell, and we're going to start typing. And press enter, and it moves you down to the next box. And we're just going to continue typing. And press enter again. Let's see. We're going to click up here in the name box. We're going to type A4, press enter, and as you can see, it moved your box here at the bottom. And type some more. And we'll press enter. A5, we're going to type E, and of course it auto completes it, but that's not what we wanted to say, so we're going to continue typing in what we want it to say. Press enter. It should be in cell A6, A7, and then we're going to type total. Press enter, and we're going to save our document. There we go. That should hopefully help you see better. We're going to click in cell B3 here. I'm going to type April. And then on the formula, well, let's see. What becomes active? Where does it say that formula bar is? Oh, this is the formula bar. Gonna finish typing out the word April. And then we're going to click enter, which is this check, and it enters it in. We're going to come down here till you see how your pointer turns into a plus sign here. You're going to left click on your mouse, and you're going to slide it over, and as you do, you'll see it'll display May and June, and you're going to let go. And this little button right here is called the AutoFill. It's called I'm going to click the AutoFill button, and we're good. Just want you to make sure you're reading it. A lot of busy work. We're going to press Control Home to go back to cell 1A. We're going to save the document. Next, we're going to click this line between A and B, right in here. You're going to double click it, and as you see, it extended A to where it did not look like it was overlapping B. Or, if you prefer, it wants you to have it at 120, which is kind of hard to get sometimes. There we go. Okay. Remember, it says point to cell B3. And we're going to select B3, C, and D. You just right click. Sorry about that. Let me put my phone on vibrate. Okay. Next step, we're going to come over here to the Home tab, and we're going to click the Center button to center the dates. And we're going to go back and click Save. Under April in B4, you're going to type 68991.12. And we're going to select Enter up here. We're going to press the Tab key to make C4 active. We're going to type 86894.82. We're going to press Tab. We're going to enter in 99650.58. And we're going to press Enter. And it should move you to B5. There is a box on page 314 which we are going to enter in. Alrighty. We're going to click Save after we have that data entered in. To make this easier, I am going to enlarge my screen so it is slightly easier for you to see. This is what your screen should look like so far. We're going to go to B8, which is where we're at, to make an active. We're going to click the equal sign, and we're going to type B4. You're going to shift, hit the plus sign, add B5 plus B6 plus B7, and you're going to press enter, and it just totaled up your B column. Now we can do the same thing for C, type it out plus plus plus, or you can come down here and get your little plus sign here, left click on it and slide it over, and it automatically fills in the formulas for you. Which would put us down to page 316, step number 9, I believe. No, I take that back. We would be at the top of page 317. There are multiple ways to do a sum feature. The one I just showed you is just one of many. Next step is we're going to go to E3. We're going to type total and press enter. We're going to hold down the Alt key and press our enter button. And as you can see, there's another way to do the sum. We're going to press enter up here on the formula bar. We're going to click here and we're going to drag it down. And let's see. Do I need... We need to go down one more. It tells us to go to F3. We're going to type trend, press enter, and we're going to save. We're now on objective 4 on page 318. It says select the range A1, hold your shift key to F1. We're going to come up here to this button where it says merge and center, and we're going to click it. Next we're coming over to cell styles, and under titles and headings, which is here, we're going to click heading 1. Next we're going to select B2 through F2. Take that back. That does not look like what we're doing. Oh. Let me... Yep, I was right. We're going to merge and center. Wonder why this one did not merge and center. There we go. We're going to click on cell styles and click heading 2. No? Back up here to box 1, cell styles. We are looking for title. And this one should be heading 1. There we go. Next we're going to select B3 through F3. Alright, and then we're going to come down to hold your control key. Go to select A4 to A8. And we're going to come up here to the cell styles and choose heading 4. And we're going to save. We're going to select the range B4 through E4. We're going to hold down Control and select B8 through E8. Next step, it says we go to the Home tab, and we're going to the number group, and we're going to click the Accounting Number Format button, which is the dollar symbol here. And it should have added in, of course, the dollars and the commas. Next we select B5 to E7. Hold your Shift key. It'll select those numbers. And we're going to the number group and we're going to click comma. And it'll add the commas in. Next we're going to select B8 and shift over to E8. And we're going to go to the Styles group, and in the Cell Styles, we're going to click Total. And our screen looks the same as it does. Of course, mine will look bigger since I am zoomed in. We're going to click out of it. And we're going to go to the page layout, and in the themes group, which is here, we're going to click themes, and we're going to go find the one that's labeled retrospect, which is here. Now we're going to save our document again. Next we're going to select range A3 through D7. And we're going to go to the Insert tab, Chart Groups, and we're going to click Recommended Charts. And we're going to find the one labeled the second clustered column. Be this one here. Be the second clustered column. And it says we're going to click directly above it to the first one. And then we're going to click OK. And it should have inserted a chart. I'm going to zoom out just a bit so we can see. Next step is we're going to go to Design and Format. And of course you notice the 3 buttons here. And we're going to just double click on this and slide it down for now so you can still see the rest of your numbers. We're going to go to the Design tab and the Chart Layouts group. And we're going to click Quick Layout. And we'll click it again because we're not changing the layout. I'm going to click on the chart title. And we're going to type second quarter cardio sales. As you can see up in your formula bar, it filled it in. We're going to press enter. We're going to click just slightly to deselect it. We're going to click over on the paintbrush for the chart styles. Make sure styles selected. And we're going to go to style 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, am I missing something? Right here, style 6. Then we're going to come up and click colors. And under colorful, we're going to go to the 3rd row of colors, where it says color 3. And we're going to click out. It says point to the top border of the chart to display the line, your double pointer. And we're going to drag it. Boop. That's not what we're supposed to do. Click in the white and we're going to drag it to where it's here in A10, like so. Zoom out just a minute so you can see. Zoom back in to at least 100%. And we're going to save our document. Next, we're going to click on F4 to F7. And then in the Design tab, excuse me, we're going to back up a second. We're on page 325, activity 1.13, step 1. We're going to select the range B4 to D7. B4, D7. We're going to click the Insert tab, and then we're going to find where it says Sparklines. Here we go. We're going to click Line. We're going to make sure it says B4 to D7. We're going to click We're going to type F4 colon F7, and we're going to click OK. Now with this still selected, we're going to go to the Design tab, and we're going to click Show Group, and we're going to click Markers. And then we're going to go to the Style group. We're going to click the More button here. And in the second row, for Style, 1, 2, 3, 4, it should be Accent 4, darker 25%. And we're going to press Control Home. And we're going to save. Next step is that objective 6. We're going to make sure A1 is selected. We're going to click the page layout tab. And we're going to go click margins, custom margins. Under the margins tab, we're going to make sure we click center. On the center on page, we're going to click horizontally. There we go. Then we're going to click the header footer tab. I'm going to click custom footer. And we're going to input the file name, which is right there. Should look like the piece of paper with an X over it. Make sure it is here in this left section. We're going to click OK, and then OK again. Next step is the File tab. Show all properties. Tags, we're going to type cardio sales. And of course, in subject, your CRN number. And you can click print to show you the print preview and how it's going to look. And click save, and it takes you back to your document. Steps 5 and 6 are not needed because we are not publishing as a PDF. And activity 1.16, where you learn to print a section. Again, I'm not asking you to print anything at the moment, so you do not need to complete this. You can go through it so you can familiarize yourself with it. In activity 1.17, we're going to make sure we click the save button again. And we're going to go to the formulas tab at top. And in the formula auditing group, which is here, we're going to click show formulas. And as you can see, it changes how the page looks. It shows you what your formulas that you entered in were. There. Get a little tongue-tied, don't I? Okay, we're going to point to column A. And we're going to drag to the right. Hold your mouse down, and we're going to drag it all the way over to F. Everything should be highlighted. And we're going to point between two of the columns and double click, and it should have adjusted them all. Next step is number 5 on page 329. We're going to go to page layout, and we're going to set up group. We're going to click orientation. We're going to click landscape. It should have been on portrait before. And then in this scale to fit, we're going to click on width. We're going to click 1 page. And then we're going to click margins, down to custom margins. We're going to make sure horizontally is still selected. We're going to click OK. We're going to go to File. Excuse me. Before we do that, we want to make sure that this is centered slightly. So you have to scoot it over a little. Now you're going to go to File, Save As, Browse, and you should already be in your Excel folder, underscore, formulas, and click Save. And you should just go up to File, Close, and File, and that is everything you need to know for Excel Chapter 1 Project A. I'll see you later.